Now recently, I made a video going over the best fits in anime, and a lot of you showed mad support on the video, and man, I love y'all so much. But there was one series I excluded in the vid because their drip was so immaculate that I had to make a whole video about their fits alone. And that series is Bleach. Bro, everybody be wearing the fuck out of their fits in that show. Like, everybody got that shit on lock. Even Renji sorry ass be rocking a red orange jacket with a pure diamond chain.
Kill him.
So today, we're gonna be going over the best fits in Bleach. With that being said, let's get straight to it.
Wanna be a billionaire so freaking bad, by all of the things I never had.
First, we got your boy Rukia, and I mean, he had to be on the list. Like, if you told me bro was a head fashion designer for Chrome Hearts, I would believe you. Mans is a pioneer for the early thousands goth pretty boy swag. He had all the emo hoes on his shit. And tell me what other Iran card you know popping out with 2 resurrections. Stop playing with this man name. Rukia stays stunting with an all-white fit that cost at least 20 bands. And you know he keep that thing on his side at all times. Plus my nigga tatted up. He got the 4 in his chest because that's the set he claimed. And he got the teardrops not for the niggas he lost, but for the niggas he killed. His first resurrection got the wings popping out on his Shadow the Hedgehog timing. And his second resurrection got so much demonic energy, it even makes Ken Carson salivate. That demonic ass nigga. Now I don't fuck with none of that evil shit. You know I always keep Jesus with me. But I'm not gonna lie, bro fit fire. This nigga look like a creature born from darkness. Like, if you see this nigga, you know your soul gonna get took. And don't get me started on his 3rd resurrection from Brave Souls. And yes, I know it's non-canon, but this motherfucker got too much fucking aura. He for real look like a fallen angel. Really, all the Espada got that shit on. Except for this black Donkey Kong ass nigga. He hideous. But there's one Espada I wanted to give an honorable mention, and that's Hannibal. I rock with her fit heavy, and she for sure got the best Iran card mask in the whole series. It's just so unfortunate that she got old. Next, we got Oetsu. And besides that ugly ass haircut he walking around with, my man's fit and aura is impeccable. This nigga rocking the $15,000 Cartier frames. He always keep a bad bitch by his side. And of course he got on the captain's coat. Now all of Squad 0 and Go-A 13 have the coat a part of their usual fit. And it's one of the most hardest and iconic coats in anime. But Oetsu turned his coat into a fucking puffer jacket. The fact this nigga got on a puffer jacket takes his fit from a 6 to a 10. And it gives him a guaranteed spot on the list. Big ups to my nigga Oetsu, you heard. Next, we got our girl Rukia. Now, I'm not gonna lie, for most of the series, she just wore the tacky, regular ass fit that every Soul Reaper wears. But now that them 1,000-year Blood War checks started rolling in, our girl increased her swag by tenfold. The all-white fur coat with the fucking twizzy turban is too saucy. Like, I ain't never seen another anime rock the fuck out of turbans besides Bleach. Plus, she got on the ski glasses, and when you combine that with the turban, you got yourself a lifestyle type of fit. Not to mention, she be eating when it comes to the fit she be wearing on them color spreads, nah. Such as this one with the Ralph Lauren multicolored strip pants matched with a v-neck button up with the vest on top. Or how about the white Calvin Klein suit with the Louis Vuitton red scarf around her neck? Yeah! And let's not forget she got one of the best forms in the series. This shit makes her look like a goddess. And I remember when I first saw this form in the manga, I couldn't wait for it to be animated. It was just too perfect. When it comes to this fashion shit, Rukia don't play. If only she wasn't fucking with a bum. Next up, we got... I'll take over from here. Now, as y'all may know, I'm all about the fashion, fuck nigga. Me just slicking back my hair not only had your hope, but the whole Soul Society was shaken by my mere presence. And when the Hogyoku gave me the power of the Shiesty, I was unstoppable. I fought 3 niggas and all they did was make me more prettier. Even when I'm locked up, I'm still stunting on you fuck niggas. I mean, look at me. This all black leather fit costs more than your entire existence.
Hey, you're not supposed to interrupt the video, nigga! Oh my god! My arms! Oh fuck!
Pathetic. Nigga couldn't even withstand my aura. Well, guess I'll leave y'all boys to it. But make sure to like and subscribe or I'm gonna have to get out of pocket. Wow, that nigga really took over my video. Damn. Bro got too much aura.
This right here is my pretty boy.
The next character we got is the blonde god himself, Hashi. Now when it comes to the Steinritters, just like the Espada, they got that shit on all in unison. And because of that, there were a lot of options to pick from. I could have picked someone like Bambietta. Bambietta. Or I obviously could have picked someone like Yuha, but I decided to pick Hashi. Not only does he rock the Steinritter fit arguably the hardest, but the long, luscious blonde hair and the piercing green eyes just scream royalty. And the way that he carries himself adds a lot to the fit and his aura. It just gives off a very demanding presence. Also, bro got one of the best and overpowered strips in all of Bleach. And man, I wish Kubo drew him more in casual fits because I know bro would look cold as hell.
All night long. All night long. We finna sing my whipping song.
We have the man, the myth, Ichigo himself. This nigga is so cold that he has a reputation for having some of the best fits in all of anime, period. I mean, every time bro gets a new Bankai, he gets a brand new fit to go with it too. And when it comes to transformations, which one y'all want? Because the nigga got like 20 of them. He got Bankai, Fullbringer, Hell Armor, the legendary and iconic Vasto Lording, and quite possibly one of the best transformations in fiction, Mugetsu. This transformation is so hard. I even got it over something like 6 paths, and I got it slightly over gear 5th. It just pisses me off so much that this form was only ever used once, despite it being too fucking hard. And just like with Rukia, the color spreads just be going crazy with his fits. Bro got on the Back to the Future Nike Air Mags with the Mark Phillips polo t-shirt and a rollie on her wrist. Then he put on this jacket that he got straight from Michael Jackson himself. Shit is literally priceless. And oh my goodness. Everybody on this color spread slanging in his bitch. Like, this is for sure top tier fits in anime. Now I want to bring attention to this fit in particular because I'll never forget when I was a kid selling the seas searching for the One Piece, there was this one website that had this color spread as its background. So I saw this color spread years before I even saw Bleach, and even as a kid, I still knew they had that shit on. But yeah, I'm surprised Ichigo ain't get a job being a head designer for something like Louis Vuitton because bro definitely got the potential. Even after his barber fucked his cut up, he still managed to keep some of the swag. And I'll be honest, Ichigo ain't even my favorite in the big 3. He ain't even my favorite when it comes to Bleach. But when it comes to the swag, he almost damn near unbeatable. And with that, we have looked over some of the hardest fits in Bleach. And while making this video, I was just looking at some of these color spreads, and man, Kubo is an amazing artist. And you can tell he has a passion for fashion heavy. I mean, you see it in all of his works. Like, it gives me a Rocky, Ishida, Oda type vibes, and I love it. But with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a damn good one, and until next time, peace.